I'm crazy, man. It's like 29 degrees. I'm out here at night ride, man, but you can't stop cycle cruising, baby. But anyways, top 5 starter bikes for 2019.
Let's go for a ride. Watching Cycle Cruises all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today. Continue to leave video suggestions, but you may find what you're looking for by visiting my website at CYCLECRUZA'S.com and click on the menu tab My Videos. And those are a bunch of playlists with all of my videos categorized in them to make it easier for you to navigate through.
So I'm an advocate for the small bikes, especially for city riding, because it's really awesome just banging through the gears, cranking on the throttle. But for you new riders, it's really great for you to start on you know, these smaller bikes. Keep you from having a real effed up day. And this #1 starter bike for 2019, in my opinion, is still the WR250R, baby. I'm also gonna say in tandem with this, the Suzuki DRZ 400. Now, some of you guys are going to say the DRZ is better than the WR. The reason why I like the WR250R over the DRZ is that it has fuel injection, 6-speed, and it's lighter weight than the DRZ. The DRZ weighs like 20 pounds heavier, and this bike is already heavy, man. At 295 pounds, I used to think it was lightweight until I got my YZ450FX. It's like 256 and weighs, it feels even lighter than its weight. It makes this bike feel like a pig, but you can still have fun off-road with this, like you've seen like in many of my videos. I take it in the raw woods and have a good time, and you can do the same with the Suzuki DRZ 400. And these are low maintenance bikes, so you don't have to do a ton of maintenance like I have to do on my YZ450FX, which I'm not going to do any valve checks, as you guys know, for a year, or put in pistons and that. I'm just doing oil changes on that bike, and we'll see what happens. But these bikes are absolutely awesome dual sports for new riders, because you can drop them, beat them up. You're not worried about scratches. You can take them everywhere. You can there's cheap insurance, cheap to own, easy to fix, cheap to fix. It's just great all across the board for everybody, not only new riders. In my opinion, dual sports are the best starter bikes, hands down. But anyways, #2, in my opinion, I did a video on it way back. The Yamaha FZ-07, or also known as the MT-07, is an absolutely fantastic bike, in my opinion, as a starter bike, because yes, it has a lot of power for a new rider. I think it got 73 horsepower or something like that, 50 pounds-feet of torque, which is a lot of power for a new rider. But I think that thing has power modes. I don't know if not, but it's not too much power to get you in too much trouble. But for the most part, I've seen a lot of new riders start on that bike and do just good. And I'll tell you that that bike you can grow with. So that's a bike you can keep long term for a while, because it's got plenty of power that you're not going to get bored for a while. And as a cruise, you can even treat it as it's like a sport bike cruiser almost. You can cruise on it, it's got comfortable riding position, but yet it's sporty with this power. You know, the 50 pounds-feet of torque is available at 6,500 RPMs. I mean, you see people on many YouTubers doing wheelies on them and everything else, having a good time on the bikes, man. And yeah, it's pricey at $7,600 brand new, but if you want to save some coin, obviously you get an older one that are just as good, and you can probably, I've seen them for as low as like $3,500, $4,000, so much cheaper. And good looking bikes, and if you put an aftermarket exhaust on that bike, it sounds amazing, man. Almost sounds like a Harley. That is a twin engine, and it sounds amazing, man. But anyways, I'd say #3 would be the Kawasaki Ninja 400. I think that is an absolutely awesome bike. I used to recommend the Ninja 300, which I still do, which is an awesome bike, but they made it even better with the 400. It's got a slipper clutch now. It's got What is it? 43 horsepower, 25 pounds-feet of torque. It looks amazing. So it's no more than 400 pounds. It's lightweight, good looking. I tell you, you'll have a blast out here on the streets, these local streets and on the highway. You can take it anywhere, man, and it's take it to the track even. And awesome bike for a new rider. It looks amazing too. I know for a new rider, looks are very important to have a beautiful bike, and that is a really good looking bike. But like I said, if you want to save some coin, get the Ninja 300. You can pick up for as low as probably like $2,000 to $3,000. Super cheap and awesome still. But anyways, the number 4 bike I would say is a Yamaha R3, which they improved for 2019. They improved the aerodynamics on it, and in that blue, Yamaha blue looks absolutely amazing, man. And it saves, I think it adds an extra 5 miles per hour with the aerodynamics, in a tucked-in position. At least that's what they say. So there you go. And that bike, the R3, I think it's at 36 horsepower and 20 pounds-feet of torque, and I think it's like 370 something pounds wet, something like that. Just lightweight, awesome bike. That bike is awesome for you guys. You start out there, and I know, like I said, looks are important for a new rider, and that bike looks absolutely amazing as well, especially the new updated for 2019 design. Absolutely stunning. What brings me to number 5 is the Kawasaki Z650. That bike looks really cool too, man, and that's right up there with the MT-07 as far as power. Almost. It's got I think that's got 59 horsepower, 30 pounds-feet of torque or something, whatever. It's got more power than some of the other bikes I mentioned, but like I said, it's kind of related to the FZ-07, but the FZ-07 is faster. That's why it's higher up on my list. But the Kawasaki Z650 is absolutely an amazing bike. It's got the trellis frame. It's got the 6-speed cassette transmission, and plenty of power. Absolutely amazing. You can throw that bike around in the twisties, man, and bang through the gears out here on the streets and just have a blast. And I'll tell you, you new riders will love any of these bikes. They're absolutely amazing. But I recommend you new riders, don't get a new bike. Because unless you get a dual sport, I recommend you get a new WR250R or DRZ400, or you can get those used and save some money too. But for the most part, you new riders are going to drop your bike, most likely. You're going to have some spills, and you're going to scratch it all up. You might as well get a used bike and beat it up, and that way you save a lot of money too. So that's why I never really recommend a new bike for a new rider. But a lot of you guys aren't going to listen to me, so but either way, you can't go wrong with any of these bikes. And just get out there and ride. For those of you new riders that want to learn how to ride, take the MSF class, and they'll have all different types of bikes for you. They'll have, some of them will have dual sport, cruiser, standard bikes, and see which one is best suited for you, and they'll teach you how to shift and everything. So I highly recommend it, and it'll also give you a discount on your insurance as well. But just get out there, get your motorcycle license, take the MSF class, get out here and ride, baby, because it's the most beautiful thing. Make you feel good, antidepressant. But anyways, guys, leave a comment below and list your top 5 starter bikes, and let's hear about them. Let's talk about them. For those of you guys who want to get my gear, like these awesome heated gloves I have, my camo pants, my helmet, boots, gloves, everything, I always include links in the description and comment section of my videos, or go to my website at CYCLECRUZA.com and click on the menu tab My Gear, and that's all my stuff.
Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.